Alright, so episode 5 kicks off with a guy Karan hiding behind a pool like he's about to pull off a heist. He's thinking,
Calm down. Just say hello. It's no big deal. Say hello. No big deal. Hello. No deal. Deal. Hello. What the?
and there is Momo at the school gate. Poor Karan's brain starts doing backflips. He's like,
No way. She's waiting for me, right? I mean, I'm her friend, but like I'm not her friend.
so he decides.
You know what? I'll ignore her. Just walk right by.
Well, too bad, Karun, because Momo straight up bumps into him and says,
You're late. Let's go.
Guys, listen to me.
Are we actually heading towards rom-com here? Because it's kind of feeling that way.
Oh, Karun can't even process what's happening. He's thinking,
Is this real? A friend who's actually a girl and she's talking about aliens?
like, Karun's here struggling to believe he's got a friend, let alone a girl who also loves the supernatural. You can almost see his brain cells colliding, trying to keep up.
But as they split up for class, you can tell both of them just want to keep chatting. Young love. Momo's like, see you later. And Karun, he's all.
I will protect this friendship with my life.
Meanwhile, his classmates are yelling at him for bumping into theirs. See where you are going, you stupid boy.
But he's in La La Land, thinking doesn't matter, I have a wonderful friend. Like my guy is full on floating on friendship vibes. Meanwhile, Momo's sitting in class, totally spaced out. Her friends think she's acting weird, maybe because of some ex-boyfriend drama bullshit. But the truth, she's itching to talk about aliens with Karun. Over in his class, Karun's also trying to chat.
Convinced he messed things up earlier, both are counting down the minutes till lunch break so they can find each other. Finally, it's break time. They both rush to find each other. But in classic rom-com fashion, they totally miss each other while squeezing through the crowd. Wise man once said, love is blind. I am the wise man. So children, stay out of this love bullshit. Momo's in Karun's class asking where he is, and he's in hers. What dumb kids. Their classrooms are literally next to each other, and they're standing just a few steps apart. If only they turned around. This anime teases us with near misses as Momo checks the school store and Karun checks the cafeteria. Then they switch places. How dumb they are. Still not finding each other. They even end up sitting on benches just feet apart. Karun spiraling bullshit in his mind, thinking maybe Momo's avoiding him because she's realized he's boring. Forward, introvert. Meanwhile, Momo's also stressing, wondering where he is, and thinking maybe she's been too pushy. They both start believing the other's ignoring them, and it's pure rom-com gold. Finally, as they're both walking around, lost in thought, their teeth clack together. Watch where you're going, you dumb kids. Are you already told you? Love is blind. Momo yells, Karun, I found you. And he lets out a weird squeak in response. Boy, oh boy, what are you doing? What the hell, boy? They get into a little spat, each thinking the other was avoiding them. Young love. And the tension is building until Momo's friends show up, immediately jump to conclusion yelling, were you two just kissing? Oh. Momo's like, no way. I'd never kiss a dimwit like him. Karun, he doesn't hold back either. Yeah, well, I'd never kiss someone as dumb as her. They're dissing each other. Good, kill each other. But it's clear they're just flustered, which their friends totally pick up on. Wow, they really do get along. One of them says. Later, Karun's in the bathroom, realizing he needs to apologize. But as he's finishing up, he notices something strange. He's Winnie. He rushes to Momo's class, desperate to talk, but she gives him the cold shoulder. See, I told you, love is bullshit. Karun pleads, saying he just blurted out he didn't want to talk to her, and actually, he wants to talk to her more than anything. Smooth player Karun. His declaration is met with cheers from the girls in the back. But Momo still refuses to talk to him. The school is finally over. Karun's waiting for Momo. The boy doesn't give up. Good. But this random girl bumps into him, acting all flirty. Momo sees this and her thoughts are racing like, wait a minute. Didn't he say he had no friends? She overhears this girl mocking Okaru, calling him a skunk and saying he is totally head over heels for me. That's our Okaru for you. And Momo's like, not on my watch. She uses her power and bam, a washtub falls on that girl's head. Okaru's like, whoa, did my shoulder bump have a delayed impact? Now listen here, you little shit. Momo grabs his hand, pulling him away and complimenting his look. Acting all lovey-dovey, you little rascals, just so that other girl can hear. She's like, some girls deserve washtub falling on their head more than guys falling for them. I don't know anything about love and stuff, but this girl, this girl's on fire. Okay, little rascals, I'll be going now. But before I go, remember this, don't be a pervert. Be an introvert. With that, I'll take my leave. As they walk home together, Momo apologizes for acting cold, saying she was embarrassed after they almost kissed and didn't mean to be so awkward. Okaru assures her it's all good, but they are both blushing like crazy. Finally, Okaru reveals the problem. Remember when Turbo Granny cursed him? Well, his thing still isn't quite back to normal. In fact, he's lost something, his balls. Momo takes him to her grandma's and the grandma, seeing the issue, whips out some spiritual tools and draws out an evil aura with the help of Momo, which immediately dives into a nearby cat doll. Now the doll is alive and furious, spewing threats like, I'll kill all three of you. Grandma quickly realizes Turbo Granny is back. Momo's shocked, saying they'd already defeated her, but Turbo Granny, now possessing the cat doll, explains how she slipped into an astral form to hide in Okaru's body when she was supposedly exorcised. And not only that, she warns that if she dies, Okaru's balls are gone for good. And then she tells Okaru, bring a knife and kill these two bitches. Okaru, all angry after hearing this, transforms into his swaggering alter ego. Momo and Turbo Granny are just turned, jaws on the floor, and Momo's like, wait, I thought we pulled her out of you. Grandma explains that Turbo Granny was trying so hard to cling on that her consciousness came out and spiritual energy stayed behind in Okaru. Now, Grandma's about to show Turbo Granny the hell, and Turbo Granny's sweating bullets, saying, I'm sorry sensei, and Grandma starts whacking her with a fan. Pure comedy gold. Then Momo strikes a deal. If Turbo Granny gives back Okaru's lost parts, they'll return her powers. Turbo Granny agrees, but admits his balls, I dropped them somewhere. And just like that, our duo stares at her in disbelief. Where are Okaru's balls? Well, that's a mystery for another day. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you're here for the next episode's chaos. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.